Happy Monday, everybody. Hello. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Stacey Wendy khaleeji. First of her name, Daddy's Girl, Wakili, Entrepreneur, Hotelier, Perfume Connoisseur, Polyglot, Dog Mom, Silk who takes an attention, and also a BL lover. And this is a day in the life of a 29-year-old entrepreneur who started a business in a foreign country and is now $16,000 in debt. We're paying that this year. We're paying that. So y'all better get me monetized up in this bitch. We're paying that this year. Anyway, I also passenger princess for Mr. Millionaire looking for liposuction money. Now that the introduction is out the way, today I wanted to do a very light khaleeji makeup look. If you have seen khaleeji girls, you know that their makeup is very bold, it is very loud, it is very full of browns and nudes and pinks and in your face and very glittery, but it is also very beautiful and essentially a statement. Because when you see a khaleeji girl, you're gonna know this is a khaleeji girl because there is a very specific type of makeup that they do. And because today is my first time and attempting to do a khaleeji makeup, I'm going to go very light-handed with it, but I feel like the brows specifically need to be very bold. And because of that, today we're going to have black eyebrows, and I'm going to use this Essence number one kajal pencil. I'm just going to sharpen it because you guys know that the key to having a very good, beautiful brow is having a sharpened pencil. As you guys know as well, my winter shade of foundation is Maybelline number 327. So I'm just gonna put foundation on my face. I feel like that's something that is very basic. I start with foundation. Some people don't, and I believe they're psychopaths. I start with foundation. Like I do foundation first, and then I do the rest of my face later. By the way, for this look, I wanted my hair completely out of my face. And also, do you have edges? Do you have edges? It's because you're dating that gym rat, baby. It's 2026. Dump him. Dump him. Because your standards cannot be as receded as your hairline in 2026. Dump him. I know your mind is dirty, so stop thinking like that. Anyway, I can never get over how well this foundation blends into my skin for my winter shade. Like it's giving seamless. It gives whitey, yeah, it do, but it also gives very seamless. But the good thing about this look is that the contouring is about to be insane. You see this double chin? Just you wait, bitch. Is double chin where? Is the double chin in the room with us when we finish this look? Absolutely not. Now, one thing about me is after I do my foundation with a brush, I like to go over it with a beauty blender because the brushes that I use are very severely cheap. Yeah, I went cheap on the brushes, but I don't go cheap on the products. It's just the brushes that be like hella cheap and they leave like streaks on your face. So I like to go over it with a beauty blender. Also, maybe because I'm severely obsessed with like full coverage, because it's makeup. I don't, one thing I don't do is clean girl makeup. Like, it sounds so senseless to me. I'm sorry, but like, what is the point? What is the point? Like the no makeup looks? No. Let's put makeup on our face, please. Like, it's okay. It's literally 2026. Everything kills you. I know. So just wear the makeup and look cute. It is what it is. So I'm just going to go in with my old mascara wand and I'm gonna comb the hairs of my brows upwards and then I'm gonna sketch out my brow. I want a very bold brow. By the way, my mirror is right in front of me. So if you guys just see me looking forward, it's because my makeup mirror is right there. So I'm just gonna sketch out the brow that I want. I want a very high brow today, actually. You see that sketch? Perfection. I'm gonna do the other side and then I'll come back. Is giving Melania from The Bold and the Beautiful. If you don't know what The Bold and the Beautiful is, lucky you. If you do, you should be married with 10 children. I know I am not, and I will not, but I'm just telling you that you should. You get what I mean? So I'm gonna go clean up the brows. I know that they're somewhat giving distant cousins, but once I'm done cleaning up, they're gonna look like sisters who actually like each other. They don't have to be twins, but they do have to at least be sisters. And the one time that I want my little brush is the one time that I can't find it. Lord have mercy. So I've used this brush for I think a decade now, for 10 years now. And there's no rush in changing it. So don't piss me off about my cleanup brush. You understand me? Do you see how sharp that is? It's sharper than your destiny. Yeah. Look at that shit. I really wanted a very thin. Well, I didn't manage to make it as thin as I would like it to be, but I wanted it to be bold, especially on the arch area, because that is khaleeji makeup for you, right? So I'm just gonna do the other brow, and then I'll come back so we can contour my face for the gods. And for the people who feel the need to let me know that the chronological order of my makeup application is wrong, bitch, I'm not in your face. You go do your makeup however the fuck you want to do your makeup. I'm not gonna wear your face. You're not gonna wear my face, baby. I'm not Arya stuck from Game of Thrones. I'm not carrying around. I'm not going around carrying around people's faces. You get what I mean? You wear your face how you want to wear your face. Don't let nobody tell you how to do your makeup, except for me, because I'm always fucking right, right? By the way, guys, I started a new series on TikTok and I call it Looking Good for Strangers on the Internet because the mother lord said I should. Because my mother called me to ask me why I always go on TikTok looking raggedy and shit. So every day I come there with an outrageous outfit and I'm like, yeah, malicious compliance, you know? Because what do you mean I look raggedy and I need to look good for strangers on the internet? So I go over there with ball gowns and shit. So for the contour, we're going to use Fenty Beauty in the shade Espresso number 5. I'm just gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go right over the forehead on both sides. I don't contour my nose because I'm not looking for Eurocentric features. I'm okay with my Afrocentric features. So I like to keep my nose looking big and shit. So I'm just gonna blend out that and then we can come and do the rest of my face together. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like my double chin has instantly disappeared. Did not tell the man that we could shapeshift. So I'm just, you see that? Yeah, my shit is contoured, bitch. Fuck. What is facial fat, ho? I look like I literally had liposuction of the face, bro. Yeah, look at my shit. Woo! So this is a little trick that I learned for people who are not good at eyeshadow application. I've never been good at eyeshadow application, but khaleeji makeup requires you to do the browns and the nudes. So we're going to go with this MAC palette. We're going to do that color. I'm just going to pack it on my brush, dust off a little bit. I'm going to go with a spoon like that. And then, yeah, this is going to take some time. I don't know if you guys can see just how well that did. I'm a genius, how? Yeah. So now that the eyeshadow has literally been packed, I'm just going to bring it in and dust it out a little bit. And then we're going to do a glitter on the rest of my eyelid. Yeah. I never thought I'd be using spoons for makeup, but here we are. Anyway, on the same eyelid, we're gonna pack the glitter to meet the brow. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Oh my God. And now onto my favorite part. We're going to overdo the blush as usual because one thing you could never wear is enough blush. Yeah, I'm just gonna complete overdoing the blush, okay? And one thing I always say is that there's no such thing as too much blush. Honestly, if somebody tells you you have blush blindness, baby, you have man blindness. You don't see me say shit about your cheating ass nigga. Bitch, let me wear my blush, okay? Now, a bold eyeliner is a very staple thing in khaleeji makeup. It could either be actual eyeliner or I'm going to just go with this green gel kajal over my waterline. And of course, a khaleeji makeup look would not be complete without a very bold lip. So I'm just going to outline my lip first. And finally, we are going to do a highlight, one there, and a whole lot over there. And this is my first attempt at doing khaleeji makeup. Let me know where you think I can improve on it. In the meantime, like, subscribe, share, comment, and come back again for another video next week. Bye, y'all.